Today, I want to teach you the power of storytelling in content creation and customer acquisition. If you are a beginner, this is a video you should pay attention to. If you are struggling to build your audience, your followers, or you're struggling to get customers, then this video is for you. I want to ask you a question. Why don't you tell stories? Some of you will say, oh, I don't know the kind of stories to tell. Okay, in this video, I will give you 10 types of stories you should tell regularly on your page if you want to grow, most especially if you want to attract customers. I tell stories a lot. In 2007, I got certification as a desktop publisher. In 2007, I started blogging. In 2007, I started digital marketing. I've been looking around to know how exactly I can use social media to make money for myself. Although from 2007 to 2018, I did not make one kobo. That is the truth of the matter. I didn't make anything. Do you get that? I remember those days, myself and my elder brother, we used to, we'll go and meet our mom and say, oh, mom, we need so amount of money. We need 100 naira, we need 200 naira. We are going to the cafe. By the time we come back today, we're going to come back with a lot of money. Our mom will say, this is how people used to collect money from me. At the end of the day, I will not say anything. Almost all the time, we just give her something, we'll give her lamba. No, it's not really a lamba actually, because we were very, very hopeful and optimistic that it is going to yield, but it did not yield. I did not make any single kobo until 2018. Do you get that? Now, this is a story I've just told you again, and I've always told this story in my books, in my content, on my pages, across all social media. Do you get that? So, most people were able to connect with me through the stories I tell, because you can say something in your content and your audience will forget. You can do giveaway and they will even forget that they benefited from your giveaway. But when you tell them a story, they never forget. Look at the stories of Ijapa and Eroko that were told when we were very, very young. Most of those stories we've not forgotten. Why? Stories are very, very powerful. So if you are not telling stories, most especially you as a beginner, that you are just starting out, you are just building your followers, you are just trying to gain the attention of your potential customers, you are changing yourself. If you are not going, just know that it's because you are not telling stories. So what kind of stories can you tell? I'm going to give you 10 types of stories you should tell. Okay, so to make things easy for you, I've helped you listed 10 types of stories you can always tell regularly to boost your followers, your engagement, and also attract potential customers. Number 1, origin story. Do you get that? Number 2, success story. Always tell your success story, no matter how small you think your success is. Tell stories. So, number 3, customer success stories. Very, very important. Number 4, failure and comeback stories. Tell stories of how you failed and how you were able to come back. Do you get that? Just the way I told you in the morning, 2014, I was a shoemaker, but my business failed because of some mistakes that I made, because of things I did not know. I told you, right? That is failure and comeback stories. Do you get that? Number 5, mission and values story. Tell stories about your mission and your values. Do you get that? Number 6, behind the scenes stories. Tell stories of maybe how you create an offer, or how you are planning to create an offer, a project you're creating, a product you are working on. Very, very important. Transformation stories. Tell transformation stories. Number 8, visionary stories. Very, very important. Number 9, educational stories. Do you get that? Number 10, customer challenge stories. This one also is very, very valuable. What is the specific challenge a particular customer was facing? How were you able to help him or her tackle those challenges, remove the pains, and offer solutions. Do you get that? If you stick to telling these stories, before you know, you will not only grow your social media account, you will also build a very strong audience and customer base. Do you get that? So if you watch this video till the end, what are the things you are able to pick? List out the 10 types of stories that I say you can always tell to build your followers, build your engagement, and attract customers. Which of it is your own biggest takeaway? Put it in the comments, and don't forget to type more love to the closing community.